So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome you all for NTA lecture. Okay. So in the previous lecture, we have started the hybrid parameters, H parameter, and theoretically we have completed that part. And after that, we have started to solve the numerical examples based on the determine or find out the H parameters of given network. So the first example we have solved. How much part we have completed regarding the first numerical example? Question number 1, that is determine H parameters of given network shown in figure. Okay, so the first example we have taken. So same network we can take, which we have taken for solving or finding out the Z parameter and Y parameter. So this network we can take 1 1 dash 2 2 dash. So resistance value are correct. 10 ohm in the central, 30 is 20. I think 30, no?
30.
Yes, 30, and this is the 20. So we can once again try to solve the half part which we covered yesterday only. I will take the revision of that part. So H parameters we are going to find out. So note down that name, which parameters we are going to ask to find out. So H parameter equations you can write. So what are the dependent variables? V1 and
I2.
V1 and I2. Okay. So V1 and I2 are the dependent. So independents are I1 and V2. Like this, you can write here, plus will be there, plus will be there. And you can note down here H11 into I1, here H12 into V2, here H21 into I1 and H22 into V2. So this is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. Okay. Now next, first condition, V2 equal to 0 and next I1 equal to 0. So first, when V2 equal to 0, ulta statement लिखतो मी आता. When V2 equal to 0, that is port 2 2 dash is shorted. Port 2 2 dash is shorted. Okay, so according to that, you can draw the short circuit. 2 dash you can make it short circuited. Yes, see, that is V2 equal to 0. This resistor is 20 ohm as it is. This is 30 and this is 10 ohm. This is 1 1 dash, and after that you can mark the variable. Already V2 equal to 0 we have marked. This current is flowing in this direction, that is I2. Next, this current is I1. Next, this voltage plus minus, that is a V1. Okay, now when you are putting V2 equal to 0 in equation number 1 and 2, you are getting two parameters, H11 and H21. So formulas you have to note down. H11 is equal to V1 upon I1 and H21 is equal to I2 upon I1. Okay, I already told whenever variables of same port, then straightforwardly go for finding out equivalent impedance from that side. Okay, so equivalent impedance you can find out from the port 1. So observe from port 1 and find out Z equivalent 1. So now Z equivalent 1, if you are finding out, 20 and 30 are in parallel, that is in series with 10. So 20 and 30 are parallel. You can find out 20 into 30 divided by 20 plus 30. This plus 10 as it is. So it will give 12. 600 divided by 50 means 12. This plus 10, that is the 22. Z equivalent 1 is equal to 22 ohm. But what is Z equivalent 1? Z equivalent 1 is nothing but V1 upon I1 is nothing but 22. So that is V1 is equal to 22 into I1. This you can consider as equation number 3. So from this you can find out the H11. So H11 you can find out. Therefore H11 is equal to V1 upon I1 is equal to 22, and this is impedance V1 upon I1. That's why unit is ohm. This is the answer of H11. Up to this, anyone having doubt? Any questions? Everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Only 3 to 4 students are giving response. Other students, are you understanding this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now next, I2 and I1 we want. H21 we are going to find out. But what is the formula of H21? I2 and I1. So we want the relation between I2 and I1. So use the current division here. Okay. So this current you can mark as Ix. Current इकडनंच flow होणार आहे left to right. कारण right side ला कुठलाच source नाही आहे. Source is here. So use the current division. Okay. Use the current division. Find out. Let Ix is equal to minus I2 by using current division. Ix आणि I2 सेम आहेत पण निगेटिव्ह डायरेक्शन असल्यामुळे अपोजिट डायरेक्शन असल्यामुळे निगेटिव्ह साइन आहे. By using current division, you can find out the Ix value. So Ix is equal to total current I1 into Ix is flowing through 20. So take opposite branch resistance, that is 30. Divided by 30, immediately you can write down in the denominator, then make it plus. And after that, Ix is flowing through 20 ohm means you can mention this value 20. Okay, so what it will give? I1 into 30 by 50 means 3 by 5. So what is Ix? Ix is nothing but minus I2.
3 by
Minus I2 is equal to 3 by 5 means 0.6. 0.6 into I1. So this will gives the equation number 4. आता तुम्हाला S21 काय पाहिजे? I2 upon I1 पाहिजे. So I2 upon I1 you can do it. Therefore H21 is equal to I2 upon I1. किती येणार आहे?
Minus 0.6.
Minus 0.6. What is the unit? As it is unitless because current gain is there. Okay, H21 is 0.6. So इथपर्यंत सगळ्यांना कळालं का? First half part we have completed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Chalo. So next part we can start now. So next part means what? Which condition will come now?
When
Port
port
one
1 dash is open.
Dash is open.
I1 equal to
0.
0. I1 equal to 0 means what? We have to make the port 1 short or open?
Open.
Open.
Yes. Very good. Okay. So whenever current is 0, open. Whenever voltage is 0, short. एवढं जरी लक्षात ठेवलं तरी तुम्हाला प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करायला काही अडचण येणार नाही. ओके. मेनी स्टुडंट्स हॅव कन्फ्युजन. ओपन कधी करायचं आणि क्लोज शॉर्ट कधी करायचं. व्होल्टेज 0 असेल की ओपन हा शॉर्ट आणि करंट 0 असेल तर ओपन. दॅट यू कॅन रिमेंबर. Okay. Now second condition, when I1 equal to 0 means this one, that is port 1 dash is open. When port 1 dash is open. Okay, so keep as it is. So this is 10 ohm, this is 20 ohm, this is 30 ohm. Okay, now 1 dash, this is 2 dash. So port 1 dash we have to keep it open, whereas second port variables and first port variable you can mention. So I1 equal to 0 now, because port 1 is open. I1 equal to 0, but V1 is present. I1 जरी 0 असेल तरी V1 present. V1 means what? Voltage across 30. So I will write here V1. This is plus, this is minus. कारण ह्याच्या across voltage किती असणार आहे? 0 volt. So the voltage across 30 is nothing but V1. Now next, this current is I2 and supply is here, that is V2. Okay. Now when I1 equal to 0 you are getting two parameters, H12 and H2. So H12 is equal to what? V1 upon
V1
V2,
upon V2.
and H22 is what? I2 upon V2. So again, variables of same port here. So straightforwardly go for finding out
Z equivalent.
equivalent impedance. मग ते कुठल्या side ni? Second side ni, because the variables are of second port. हे दोन्ही variable second port आहेत म्हणून Z equivalent to find out करायचं. So what is Z equivalent to here? 10 consider करायचं का नाही? Don't consider 10. Okay, don't consider 10. Only you have to consider 10 and 20. So how 10 and 20 are connected? Series or parallel?
Series.
Series.
Yes. कारण हा I2 करंट जो आहे ना, I2 इथपर्यंत येतो, इथपर्यंत I2 येणार आहे. त्याच्यानंतर तो इकडे जाऊ शकत नाही, कारण ओपन आहे. त्यामुळे इकडनं पण I2 फ्लो होणार आहे. I1 तर 0 आहे, I2 असं फ्लो होणार आहे. It will come up to this point. After that, same current will flow through 30. Means if same current is flowing through 20 and 30, the meaning is that 20 and 30 are in series. Okay. So Z equivalent 2 is equal to 20 plus 30. That is
50.
equal to what? 50. But what is Z equivalent to?
V2 upon
Z
I2.
equivalent to?
V2 upon I2.
Z equivalent to is equal to V2 upon I2. बरोबर आहे? That is equal to 50. Therefore, V2 is equal to I2 into 50. So this is equation number 3 and 4 is over. This is 5. Okay, this is 5. आता इथं काय पाहिजे? I2 upon V2 पाहिजे. Therefore, I2 upon V2 is nothing but 1 upon 50. So that you can find out S22. Therefore,
0.04.
yes, from equation 5, I2 upon V2 is equal to 1 upon 50. That is H22 is equal to I2 upon V2. किती येणार 1 upon 50 चा?
0.02.
0.02.
0.02 ना?
Yes.
2. Yes.
Okay. So I2 upon V2 means it is admittance. So unit is mho. बरोबर आहे?
Yes, sir.
Unit is mho. I2 upon V2 is admittance. That's why unit is mho. Now next one, we have to find out the V1 and V2. Then how to find out V1 and V2? V2 is already given na here. Equation number
50
5. V2 is already given. I2 into 50. That formula is there. So how to find out V1? V1 is nothing but voltage across 30.
Voltage across 30 ohm.
Yes, 30 into I2. बरोबर है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now V1 is nothing but voltage across 30 ohm. Voltage across 30 ohm. Therefore, V1 is equal to 30 into I2. This is what equation number 6, and this comes by Ohm's law. Okay, कारण त्याच्यातलं करंट काय I2 असणार आहे. Many of the students are having confusion which current is flowing through 30. So see the diagram. I1 तर 0 आहे आणि I2 इकडे जाऊ शकत नाही, त्यामुळे जे काही 20 ohm मधून I2 फ्लो होते that will completely flow through 30 also. So 30 into I2 केला तर तुम्हाला V1 मिळेल. इथला व्होल्टेज किती असणार आहे? 0 volt. Okay, so V1 is given in the equation number 6, V2 is given in the equation number 5. आता इथं काय पाहिजे आपल्याला? V1 upon V2 पाहिजे. म्हणजेच take the ratio of equation 6 and equation 7. You want divide equation 6 by equation 7.
Equation 5.
Sorry, equation 5. Divide equation 6 by equation 5. So V1 upon V2 येणार left side ला. इकडे काय येणार बघा 30 into I2
30 upon 50 I2.
divided by 50 into I2. So I2 will get cancelled. 0 0 will get cancelled. That is what 3 by 5. What is 3 by 5?
0.6.
Yes. So V1 upon V2 is equal to 0.6. So V1 upon V2 is nothing but what? H12. H12 is equal to V1 upon V2 is equal to 0.6. Unitless. Okay, it don't have unit. बरोबर है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So finally, you can write all H parameters of this given network. So H parameters of given network are. So H11. किती आलता H11?
22 ohm.
22 ohm. H12 0.6. H21 that is minus 0.6. बरोबर आहे? आणि H22 that is 0.02 mho. Now from this what you can conclude?
Given network is bilateral.
Yes. So H12 is equal to minus of H21. बरोबर आहे? H12 is equal to minus of H21. That's why I told in the theoretical lecture of H parameter, the given network is bilateral if H12 is equal to minus of H21. So it is following. Already हे सर्किट बघितले. Z पॅरामीटर मध्ये पण प्रूव्ह झाले. Y पॅरामीटर मध्ये पण प्रूव्ह झाले की हे नेटवर्क आहे बायलॅटरल. तर एक नेटवर्क पकडा आणि कुठलेही पॅरामीटर फाइंड आउट करा आणि कंडिशन चेक करा.
Reciprocal.
Okay. So H12 and H21, if you are comparing, you can get the condition for bilateral. So everyone understood this example now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So one more example we can take same network, which we from that we have calculated Z parameter also and Y parameter also. Same network we can take for calculation of H parameter. Question number 2. Determine H parameters. Determine H parameters of given network. Determine H parameters of given network. So network we can take. This is 1 ohm. This is 2 ohm. This is 2 ohm. This is the 4 ohm. Okay. So 1 dash, 2 dash we can give the name. So we can start. We are going to find out H parameters here. H parameters we are going to find out. So equation we can write V1 and I2 are the dependent. V1 is equal to H11 into I1 plus H12 into V2. This is I2 is equal to H21 into I1 plus H22 into V2. So this is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. Okay. So first one we can directly start when V2 equal to 0. That is port 2 dash is shorted. Okay, now according to that, we can draw the circuit. So 2 dash we are going to short out. So what about 4 ohm now?
It will become open.
It is open one. Very good. कारण त्याच्या बाजूला काय शॉर्ट सर्किट आहे. So short circuit, that is V2 equal to 0. Okay, so due to which what will happen? The 4 ohm will get shorted. Sorry, 4 ohm gets open.
Open.
So here it is V1, I1 is present, and this is I2 is present. Only V2 is equal to 0. So this will goes off. Therefore, the further simplified diagram will be like this. And this will 1 ohm. This will be 2 ohm, and this will be the 2 ohm. Okay. So here we are going to short out this 2 dash. Now this will be the V1 plus minus. This will be the current I1. This is I2. V2 equal to 0. Okay. Now up to this we are getting. Many students are keeping this 4 ohm as it is and they are solving. So in that case, they are getting the wrong answers. So whenever the resistor is in parallel with short circuit, the resistor will get open. Okay, that concept you must know. Already we have solved number of problems in the chapter number 1 also. So when V2 equal to 0, H11 and H21 we can get. So H11 is equal to V1 upon I1, and H21 is equal to I2 upon I1. So V1 upon I1 means variable of same port. So what I told, काय find out करायचं?
Z equivalent.
Z equivalent 1.
Z equivalent from the in port number 1, because these are the variables of port 1. So Z equivalent 1 we can find out. So 2 and 2 are connected in series or parallel. 2 and 2 are connected in parallel. Oppositely start करायचं. 2 and 2 are in parallel. That is in series with 1. Two is in parallel with 2, it will comes 1, and this plus 1, that will gives the 2. So what is Z equivalent 1? But Z equivalent 1 is equal to V1 upon I1, that is equal to 2. Therefore V1 is equal to 2 into I1, that is equation number 3. So from the formula, so this is the formula of H1. Therefore H11, therefore from equation 3, H11 is equal to V1 upon I1 is equal to 2 ohm. From equation 3, H11 is equal to V1 upon I1 is equal to 2 ohm. Okay, that we got. Now H21 is equal to I2 upon I1. So I2 and I1 मतलब relation. So this is the Ix. Okay. So as usual, which solved in the previous example, from that only the value have changed now here. So let Ix is equal to minus I1. Sorry, minus I2. Let Ix and I2 both are same in equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. That's why Ix is equal to minus I2. Therefore, by using current division, we are going to find out the value of I2 here. So Ix is equal to I2 or minus I2 or Ix, we can find out. Ix is equal to total current I1 into opposite branch resistance is 2 divided by 2 plus Ix is flowing through this 2. That's why you can add 2 here. So Ix is what? Ix keep as it is first of all. Then I1 into 2 divided by 4 means I1 by 2. But Ix is what? Minus I2. Minus I2 is equal to I1 by 2. Okay. So we can say that I2 is equal to 0.5 into I1. So this is equation number 4. आता S21 म्हणजे काय? I2 आणि I1 चं रेशो घ्यायचं. Therefore, from equation 4 we can find out the S21. From equation 4, H21 is equal to I2 upon I1 is equal to minus 0.5. That will be the answer of H21. H21 is equal to I2 upon I1 is equal to minus 0.5. Minus 0.5. इथपर्यंत कळालं का सगळ्यांना?
Yes, sir.
मागचाच प्रॉब्लेम आहे. जेव्हा आपण हे शॉर्ट करतो ना 4 ओम विल गेट ओपन. मग ह्या सर्किटचं कन्व्हर्शन असं होईल आणि हे सर्किट आपण ऑलरेडी सॉल्व्ह केलेलं आहे. फक्त व्हॅल्यू चेंज होते. तिथं 10, 30, 20 होता. बाकी सगळं नेटवर्क सेमच दिसते तुम्हाला. ऑलरेडी वी हॅव सॉल्व्ड सच टाइप ऑफ एक्झाम्पल इन द क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. Okay, same network we are getting here when we are shorting the second port. So there is no problem to get the H11 and H21. इथपर्यंत कोणाला काही क्वेश्चन असतील तर विचारू शकता. So next part will be finding out H12 and H22. That will be somewhat different here. Okay, so next part we are going to solve now. So next part is what we have to do now. काय करायचं आता next part?
Open port 1 dash.
Open.
Very good. So we have to open the first port now. We have to open the first port. Open means what? I1 equal to 0. Remaining variables are be present. Out of 4 variables, only one variable will be 0. Remaining all are present. Always keep in mind. Only one variable will be 0. Other 3 variables will be present. Okay. एका वेळेस जर तुम्ही 2 व्हेरिएबल 0 करत असाल तर कुठेतरी गडबड आहे. Have you understood this one? Everyone. एका वेळेस 2 व्हेरिएबल 0 होऊ शकत नाही. So here this is what 4 ohm. Now we are opening the first port. Okay, so second part we are starting now. When I1 equal to 0, that is port 1 dash is open. Port 1 dash is open. This is 2 dash. This is 1 dash. Okay. So here the 2 dash, that is V2 plus minus. and this is the current I2. Only one variable, that is I1 equal to 0, you can show here. If I1 equal to 0, the voltage drop across 1 ohm will be 0 volt. म्हणजे I1 तर करंट नाहीच आहे आणि I2 जो आहे तो इथं डिवाइड होतो आणि इकडनं जो दिस करंट वी कॅन टेक ॲज IX, सॉरी IX ऑलरेडी घेतलंय आपण. This current is IY and that same current will flow through here also, this two. Okay, so we can start now. When I1 equal to 0, you are putting in the equation number 1 and 2. इथं जेव्हा ठेवल्यानंतर H12 आणि H22 मिळेल. So H12 formula will be V1 upon V2 and H22 will be I2 upon V2. Once again, variables of same port I2 and V2. So straightforwardly, you can find out the Z equivalent 2 from the second port side. Z equivalent 2, you can find out from observing between 2 to dash. So 1 ohm will not consider. 2 and 2 consider as a series because same current is flowing. 2 is in series with 2, that is a 4, and that is in parallel with this 4. So Z equivalent 2 is equal to 2 plus 2, that is in parallel with 4. So 4 is in parallel with 4, so that will give 2 ohm. When the variables, when the same resistors are in parallel with each other, the answer will be half. So Z equivalent 2 is equal to 2 ohm. Z equivalent 2 is equal to 2 ohm. Okay, but what is Z equivalent 1? Sorry, Z equivalent 2. Z equivalent 2 म्हणजे काय? V2 upon I2, that is equal to Z equivalent 2, that is equal to 2. So V2 is equal to 2 into I2. So this is equation number 5. But we want I2 upon V2. So from equation number 5, I2 upon V2 is equal to 1 upon 2. So that is equal to 0.5. So what is I2 upon V2? That is nothing but what?
H22.
H22. So H22 is equal to I2 upon V2, that is equal to 0.5 and unit is mho. Okay. आता ह्याच्यात V2 फॉर्म्युला तुम्हाला मिळाले. V2 is equal to 2 into I2, that is equation number 5. V1 we want to find out. So V1 is nothing but voltage across this 2 ohm. इथं प्लस आणि इथं हे मायनस. V1 is nothing but voltage across 2, कारण ह्याच्या across voltage 0 आहे. Okay, so I will note down that one as I1 equal to 0, voltage across 1 ohm will be 0 volt. Voltage across 1 ohm will be 0 volt. Therefore, voltage V1 is given by, voltage V1 is nothing but, voltage V1 is nothing but voltage across 2 ohm. Voltage across 2 ohm. Okay, so you can find out now this voltage now. V1 is equal to 2 into I2. V1 is equal to resistance 2 value and actually IY na, not I2. 2 into IY. 2 into IY. Okay, so how this equation I will take as equation number 6. So how to find out IY? We know I2 only. I2 माहिती आहे आपल्याला, IY कुठे माहिती आहे?
By current division.
Yes, so IY we have to find out by using current division. So by using current division, we can find out IY value. So त्याच्यापेक्षा अगोदर तुम्ही एक वाक्य लिहू शकता. Let IY be a current flowing through 2 ohm. Okay, then you can use current division to find out IY. IY is equal to total current I2 into opposite branch resistance is 2 divided by, sorry, opposite branch resistance is 4 कारण 2+2 मधून फ्लो होते, तो 2+2 मधून फ्लो होते. त्याच्या अपोजिट ब्रांच काय 4 आहे.
4.
4 you have to write in the numerator divided by 4 plus फक्त 2 लिहून चालणार आहे का आता? नाही. तर 2+2 कारण 2 and 2 are connected in series, so that you can write in bracket 2+2. Many students are making mistake here. They are writing 4 divided by 4+2 only, so it will be 2+2. So Iy is equal to I2 into 4 divided by 8, म्हणजेच काय येणार 1/2. So Iy is equal to 1/2 means 0.5 into I2. So put this in equation 6. Put this in equation number 6. So what you are getting? V1 is equal to 2 into Iy is replaced by 0.5 into I2. So 2 into 0.5 is 1. So V1 is equal to 1 into I2. So this is what equation number 7. So from equation number 7, what you are getting now? Equation 7, we are getting V1 value, and from equation 5, V2 value. So take ratio or divide equation 7, by equation 5. Okay, so V1 upon V2 is equal to 1 into I2 divided by V2 is what? 2 into I2. So I2 will get cancelled. So 1/2. So 1/2 means what? H12 is equal to V1 upon V2 is equal to 0.5. Okay. So finally, what we have to do? Finally, we have to write all those parameters. Okay, in a one box. So H parameters are given by. So H11, किती आलता H11?
2 ohm.
2 ohm. Okay, H12 that is 0.5. H21
minus
Minus 0.5.
minus. H22 is equal to what? 0.5. H22 is equal to 0.5 mho. So from this, what you conclude?
Given network is bilateral.
Yes. So given network is bilateral. So same thing we have proved when we calculated the Z parameter and Y parameter. Given network is reciprocal. Given network is reciprocal, that is H12 is equal to minus of H2. So 2 examples we have solved. We are taking 2 examples and we found it Z parameters, we found it Y parameters, we found it the H parameters also. So same network we can use and we can find out ABCD parameters also. Are you getting my point? So still we have time now. Today the attendance is very less, sir. Very less attendance is there today. Only 118 students have joined in from both division. Okay, so we can start. I will share the PPT now. Oh, Kasturi sir. Screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we can start now the last parameter, theoretical part. Okay. Transmission parameter we are going to discuss today, theoretical. If you understood the first three, it will be easy to understand. So transmission parameters we are going to find out. So transmission parameters are also named as ABCD parameters. त्यांना दुसरं नाव काय? ABCD parameters. So transmission parameters we are not writing like this T11, T12, T21, T22. Okay, instead of that we are going to use T11 means A, T12 means B, T21 means C, and T22 means D. Okay, so ABCD parameters we are going. Now, the ABCD parameters here, the same network we are going to use, same block diagram we are going to use to discuss the transmission parameters. The name itself indicates the transmission parameters means what? What is the transmission? What do you mean by transmission here? Transmission of data, transmission of signal, transmission of message from one location to another location. So one will act as a transmitter, one will act as a receiver. Okay, so data we are sending from one location to another location by using various methods, using cable, using wireless. Okay, so that is a part of communication. But whenever we are sending some data from one location to another or one device to another device, so one will be acts as a transmitter while this second device will act as a receiver. Okay, so here transmission will happen only in one direction. If this is a transmission, one device, and receiver is at other end, so from transmitter to receiver the signal will send. Okay, so if receiver also acts as a transmitter, then again the communication will happens in a two-way, means again this part will send, but at that time this receiver will act as a transmitter and this device will act as a receiver. म्हणजे एका वेळेस ट्रान्समीटर जर ऍक्ट झाला, ट्रान्समीटर म्हणून जर ऍक्ट झाला तर तो ट्रान्समिटच करणार आणि रिसीव्हर म्हणून ऍक्ट झाला तो रिसीव्हच करणार. So we are talking about only one way communication, that is here suppose only communication is happening from transmitter to receiver. म्हणजे सिग्नल ट्रान्समिटर कडून रिसीव्हर कडे चाललाय. Okay, so in that case the only one way communication is there, whatever it may be. The signal may be in the form of current, the signal may be in the form of voltage, that doesn't matter. So we will get the following set of two equations by considering the variables v1 and i1. आता मागचे दोन जर तुम्ही पॅरामीटर बघितलात तर तिथं एक पोर्ट एका व्हेरिएबलचं एक पोर्ट आणि दुसऱ्या व्हेरिएबलचं पोर्ट व्हेरिएबल म्हणजे एका पोर्टचा एक व्हेरिएबल आणि दुसऱ्या पोर्टचा एक व्हेरिएबल हे डिपेंडंट म्हणून होते, डिपेंडंट, आणि उरलेले दोन इंडिपेंडंट. पण आता असं होणार नाही. सो इन केस ऑफ ट्रान्समिशन पॅरामीटर्स the variables of same port will act as a dependent. Variables of same port will act as a dependent variable. म्हणजे ट्रान्समीटर जो पार्ट असणार आहे त्याचे जे व्हेरिएबल्स आहेत ते डिपेंडंट असणार आहे. रिसीव्हरचे जे व्हेरिएबल्स असणार आहेत दोज व्हेरिएबल्स कॅन ऍक्ट ॲज अ रिसीव्हर और इंडिपेंडंट म्हणू शकतो आपण त्याला. ओके, सो V1 and I1 means port 1 will act as a receiver, port 1 will act as a transmitter, and port 2 will act as a receiver. So port 1 variable, that is V1 and I1, acts as a dependent variables V1 and I1, whereas V2 and I2 acts as a independent. So this is the thing you can remember. Okay, second thing, everywhere we are using the plus sign here in the equation, but here minus is there. Any reason for this? What is the reason? Everywhere the plus sign will be there in between here in the equation, but here minus is there. Why it is happening? Why it is like this? Because I already told the signal will flow here through only one way communication. म्हणजे ट्रान्समीटर काढून तो रिसीव्हर कडे चालले. Means current I1 will flow from transmitter to receiver. I2 will not flow in this opposite direction. Okay, so I2 we are considering opposite to I1, so that's why the negative sign is for I2. Actually B is not negative, I2 is negative. Okay, for this particular transmitter side, if you are thinking ट्रान्समीटर साइड जर बघितलं तर I2 हे तुम्हाला अपोजिट दिसेल. त्यामुळे I1 आणि I2 चं ऑलरेडी रिलेशन काय दाखवलंय, एव्हरीवेअर इट इज प्रेझेंट, बट हियर द व्हेरिएबल्स वी आर कन्सिडरिंग फ्रॉम ओनली फर्स्ट पोर्ट साइड. सो कंट्रोल इज हियर ओनली, कंट्रोल इज नॉट at the right hand side. Okay, so that's why comparing with I1 and I2, so I2 we are taking as a negative. Have you understood this example or this reason?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so everywhere it is plus in the equations, but here it is negative. Now this is what we can consider as a transmission parameters. Instead of T11, T12, we are going to use A, B, C, D parameters. So this is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. So V1 is equal to and I1 is equal to. So V1 and I1 acts as a dependent variable, whereas V2 and I2 acts as a independent variable. Okay, now next one, how to find out the ABCD parameters. Same way, condition we have to put when I2 equal to 0. I2 equal to 0 जेव्हा ठेवाल तुम्हाला equation 1 and 2 मध्ये, when you are putting I2 equal to 0, I2 equal to 0 means what we are doing, port
Opening port 2 dash.
port 2 dash is open, port 2 dash. And when V2 equal to 0, what you are doing, V2 equal to 0 म्हणजे काय करतोय, port 2 dash only we are making it short.
Short.
Yes, so here only we are going to make it open and short the port 2 only. Port 1 ला हात लावायचं नाही. Okay, port 1 will be as it is. Port 2 dash you have to make it open, and you can find out the A parameter and C parameter. Next, port 2 dash you can make it short, and after that you can find out B and D. So what is the formula of A? A is equal to V1 upon V2. कारण I2 equal to 0 जेव्हा तुम्ही equation 1 आणि 2 मध्ये ठेवाल, तुम्हाला V1 upon V2 म्हणजेच A मिळेल. So V1 upon V2 is nothing but voltage gain. So it is unitless. B is equal to, C is equal to I1 upon V2. I upon V म्हणजेच admittance, that is mho. Next, B is equal to minus V1 upon I2. So V upon I means impedance. That's why for B the unit is ohm. D is equal to minus I1 upon I2. That is current gain, unitless. Okay, actually this is also called as hybrid, but here we are going to use the ABCD parameter specially related to transmission. That's why these are called as what? Transmission parameters. So T parameters are also called as what? ABCD parameters. काही वेळेस तुम्हाला असं क्वेश्चन विचारण्यात येईल, determine the ABCD parameters of given network. Determine the transmission parameters, ABCD parameters, like the words they are going to use in the questions. The parameters A and D do not have any units, since those are the unitless, dimensionless, whereas the parameters B and D are, the units are ohm and mho respectively. Okay, we can calculate the two parameters A and C by doing the open circuit of port 2 that we have discussed here. Similarly, we can calculate the other two parameters B and D by doing the short circuit of port 2. So this is sufficient for today. So the numerical examples based on these transmission parameters we are going to solve in the next lecture, and after that immediately we are going to start what we can say the interrelationship between or relationship between different parameters. म्हणजे H आणि Z मध्ये काय रिलेशन आहे, Z आणि ट्रान्समिशन मध्ये काय रिलेशन आहे, ट्रान्समिशन आणि ऍडमिटन्स मध्ये काय रिलेशन आहे, So interrelation between these parameters, interrelationship म्हणतोय आपण. So that we are going to find out. Some cases we can take. Actually there will be total 12 cases. Okay, so 12 cases कसा असतात बघा. Just within half minute I will cover. So Z parameter is there. So Z parameter in terms of Y, in terms of H, in terms of ABCD. Next Y consider करा. Y in terms of Z. In हे येणार. Y in terms of Z येणार. Y in terms of H, Y in terms of H. Next H घ्या. H in terms of Z येणार. H in terms of Y येणार. H in terms of H नाही H in terms of ABCD. So next ABCD in terms of Z, ABCD in terms of Y, ABCD in terms of H. So total किती relation झाले 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. 12 relations, 12 derivations will be there, out of which we are going to consider only 3 to 4. 3 to 4 derivations we can discuss in the next lecture, so that we can complete the half part of the unit 3. So if any questions will be there, any doubt, you can ask, otherwise we can stop here.
हॅलो सर.
Yes,
सर कालचं लेक्चर अपलोड नाही.
yes, I will upload it.
ओके
Today's and yesterday's lecture I will upload it.
ओके सर.